back with another episode of the Best of Bayside interview series, where we highlight, feature, and showcase some of Bayside's favorite businesses, along with up and coming local gems that help our community thrive. For those of you just tuning in, I'm Erica Rose Siegel, an award winning realtor with over 18 years of experience in the business. But beyond real estate, I'm also the creator of Best of Bayside, a networking and promotional agency committed to fostering connections and celebrating the incredible people and businesses that make our community shine. At Best of Bayside, we don't just promote your business, we champion it. And in today's episode, I'm thrilled to introduce someone who understands firsthand how overwhelming navigating the complex world of personal and business finance can be. After making his own financial mistakes and witnessing others face similar struggles, he's dedicated himself to creating the solutions. Now, through Steve Kent Financial Services, he offers personalized financial strategies tailored to your unique needs and goals. His philosophy: I don't just get you to retirement, I get you through retirement. Let's dive in and let's get to know him better. Without further ado, I'm honored to introduce you to Steve Kent of Steve Kent Financial Services.
Hi, my name is Steve Kent from Steve Kent Financial Services. What inspired me to start my business was that I made several significant financial mistakes in my life. First, when I left corporate, I opened up my own business without fully understanding financially what the needs were, not only to open the business, but the ongoing expenses incurred. Another thing that happened was because of the business, I incurred significant credit card debt that I secured personally. When the business failed, I lost everything and I did go bankrupt because I made those mistakes. Another thing that happened was I watched my parents go through almost their entire retirement savings to pay for my father's 24/7 home care for dementia. At that point, I didn't know what I know now. So when my father passed away, my mother spent the last 5 years worrying every month how to pay the bills. This is what really inspired me so that I can share my story and help other people to not make the same financial mistakes. So of the experiences that I shared, one of the things that I would strongly suggest is that if you're going to open a business, don't pay the entire amount of the business up front. Put down the minimum you can and finance the rest. It's that term we hear, other people's money. Don't use all your own. So when you do have the business that's now operating, you now have that extra capital to pay for everyday expenses, your salaries, your inventory, your marketing. If you cut yourself too short like I did, when you don't have the money, that's where you get into the credit card debt. Now on the credit card debt, the best thing I can suggest is if you do incur that debt, then try to find credit cards that offer a 0 interest rate for a certain period of time. So if you do have to pay it off, at least you're not going to pay all that exorbitant interest. On the other side, when it came to my parents, I tell everybody, regardless of how young you are, start your life retirement plan. And that plan includes long-term care. Because if you do need, first of all, if you start young, it is much less expensive and it can be paid off in a number of years. If you wait too long, it could be more expensive, and if you're not healthy, they could either deny you or rate you, which means your rates go much, much higher. So if you want to do the right thing for yourself and your kids so they don't have to pay for you when you can't yourself, I suggest that you do something early and be set for life. The products and services I offer include life insurance. Life insurance is there in case you live too long or you die too soon. The idea being the family, relatives, whoever should be in a position to live the same financial life that when you are around providing the income. Child life plans are similar to college plans, but the difference is a college plan is for college. A child life plan is for life, which means it can be used for college, marriage, a house, a car, anytime you want without the restrictions of a college plan. Retirement is there to make sure, if done correctly, that you will have a guaranteed stream of income for the rest of your life, regardless of how long you live. I love serving the senior population the most. And the reason is, many of those people have worked at least 40 hours a week for 40 years, and now they retire and they don't have what they thought they had. But by working with the seniors, we can then take their money, move it into different vehicles, relieve the stress that they're facing by knowing they now have an income for life, and they can now live the rest of their life the way they want with their partner, their kids, their grandkids. But taking that stress away, the financial stress, just makes everything worth it. One of the biggest misconceptions is that people believe they don't need life insurance. But nobody knows when we're going to graduate life. And when someone does graduate life unexpectedly, the typical reaction is put out a post on Facebook for a GoFundMe. But reality says most people who do that do not collect as much expenses to cover the cost of the funeral. When that happens, you are also telling the world you could not afford to bury a loved one. So a woman was referred to me whose husband had passed away. She collected a very large amount of money from the life insurance policy, but didn't know what to do with the money. Putting it into a bank was not the best place for it. So after multiple conversations, we decided that we were going to put that money into a different vehicle that would give her a guaranteed stream of income for life, so that she could stay in the house, take care of the kids, and live the lifestyle she was accustomed to. It's a very bittersweet success story, but this is some of the things that we do for people. People can book a consultation with me on Facebook at Steve Kent Financial Services, on LinkedIn at Steve Kent, and on Instagram at Legacy Driven Finance. Remember, all consultations are complimentary and confidential. My website is also stevekentfs.com.
We sure hope that you enjoyed getting to know Steve as much as we did. Can you do us a tiny favor and show the brilliant mind behind Steve Kent Financial Services some love by either liking, sharing, possibly even tagging someone you know who could benefit from his passion for helping people take control of their financial future? Whether it's planning for retirement, protecting your family, or building generational wealth, definitely reach out to Steve, your trusted partner in financial success. His motto says it all. I don't get you to retirement, I get you through retirement. Lastly, if you own a business in the Bayside area, or maybe you're planning to expand into the neighborhood and want to be featured, highlighted, and possibly even celebrated, we'd love to connect. Comment, feature me below. Until next time, Bayside. See you soon.